Greetings and welcome to LGR Blurbs, and also welcome to eXoWin9x Volume 1. Yeah, I got a little bit of early access to this, been messing around with it for a couple weeks, and I just wanted to show it here because it's going to be coming out to the public here pretty soon, and my goodness, this is so cool. If you're not familiar with the EXO projects like EXODOS and eXoWin9x, there's a lot of X's on these things. Yeah, they are pretty much full sets of games for an entire system. There's a bunch of these releases. There's been a lot of them over the years, but here in more recent years, they've been getting better and better and better as emulation gets better and the project increases in scope, and so many more extras have come along. I haven't actually done a video about EXODOS, which is just this incredibly massive archive of not just the games, but all these things related to them. But I love that project. I was one of the people that bought that physical box version. It didn't come with, the software or the games or anything. It was just like a box with feelies and goodies, and it's just a cool way to support the project a bit. So yeah, I was asked if I wanted to take a look at it, and I absolutely did, or the Win9x one. So that's what we have here. So this is the first iteration, the Volume 1 of eXoWin9x, which is like every single game from 1994 to 1996 in one big friggin' archive. 662 Win9x games at this point. Not just like the files and you set them up in an emulator. No, they're all set up. They're ready to go through a nice interface, LaunchBox, and it's using DOSBox-X with a handful of games using 86box. And they're already pre-configured in such a clever way. This is so cool. And yeah, Windows 98 parent image that just runs a different virtual hard drive and a configuration for every single game, allowing the Pac to run games in Windows without each game needing its own copy. We'll see how that works here in a moment. This is so cool. So not only is EXO working on this, but other folks, especially Tara Longer, getting a massive thanks here, saying he took the limitations had laid out in emulating a 9X Pac. Yeah, it was thought to not really make sense, but with these workarounds, it developed some incredibly clever scripts that allowed us to release the Pac without packing in hundreds of gigabytes of duplicate 9X data. So at the moment, it's 262 gigs for like everything from 94, 95, 96. Yeah, let's just get to the actual files because there's a lot. There's an awful lot. It has 283 gigs at the moment, but I've already been using it for a bit, so it's kind of expanded some. However, let's just run this setup because I did download a new version. And so yeah, it's basically just a batch file, and it's going to run you through and doing all these kind of things. And yeah, setting it all up in the background. And then once it does, it will just be ready to go through this customized version of LaunchBox. And the awesome thing about this, see, look at this. Not only is it the games themselves, the game files, ISOs, whatever else, but also scans of the manuals, scans of the box art, a bunch of other things. Yeah, let's see. Manuals, soundtracks, strategy guides, universal hint system files, commercials, trailers, just about any other documents or files of interest. This isn't as full with all that extra stuff as it is the EXODOS one, but, there's still absolutely tons here. And so, yeah, it just goes through and basically you don't have to set up any single game. You just have them all ready to run. So I'm going to skip ahead to when this is done and show you what it's like to use because it's fantastic. I also want to mention that there is this manual that it comes with in a PDF form and all these credits, all the folks involved, props to y'all. And there's some story so far, some context, but yeah, I mean, all these projects are worth checking out, but this is the one I've been most excited about for, the reasons outlined here. So read it if you'd like. But yeah, this whole solution here, solving the dilemma of combining parent/child images of all the games and whatnot with the dynamic sizing images while still maintaining the speeds needed to keep the games playable. It's so cool. Oh yeah, and it does have multiplayer, which I haven't been able to try yet, but apparently it's got this emulated setup going on, which right now is just IPX and TCP/IP. They're hoping to add like 10 GameSpy in-player emulation. It could be so cool. And yeah, if there's new servers for old games that come up here and there, they've taken advantage of those online servers. But yeah, just skip ahead here to the installation being finished in about half an hour. Well, actually, that didn't take nearly that long. Maybe because I already had it installed. But anyway, you can choose whether or not you want to remove access to adult games. I will choose no, full screen. And a lot of these you can, of course, change when you're in there. But yeah, we'll do 4K. Aspect correction, yes.
Fresh meat.
Got some sound effects. And I've already got an icon on my desktop, so we're ready to go. Just run a LaunchBox here. Just the free version, 13.24 at the moment. But yeah, thank you for downloading. But yeah, here we go. Look at this. So we have just an absolutely fantastic selection of memories, man. And so many games that are extremely tricky to emulate, to say the least. And they've just done all the work for you. You know, the files are already fully installed within these emulators. They're configured. They're set up to just work. And so you can choose any of these, and then it'll just get a virtual machine, really just an emulator, but a virtual hard drive within the emulator going. Miss Metaverse. Oh my goodness, I haven't heard of that in a while. There's so many games in here that I have that I completely forgot that I do. That's one of them. Anyway, yeah, the Need for Speed SC, the Windows version of that. NetZone, heck yeah. Neverhood, NHL 97. There is some weird stuff in here too. Pac Guy, was Paperopolis, I don't know. And of course you can search by all these kind of things because there's so much metadata in here. You know, just heck yeah, dude. So if we want to say do publisher and then Maxis, we have all the Maxis games, including Spellorama and Readorama, which is insane. SimCity 2000 Network Edition. I mean, again, a lot of these are so tricky to even get running on real hardware, but the fact that they run like just on this as it is just amazing. Let me try to think of something that's like extremely silly, or just not really this. The Treasure Quest is in here. Wow, dude, these versions of the Munchers games are actually quite like those. Might have to try one of those. Yeah, there's so much edutainment in here that it's overwhelming. Heck yeah, Virtua Fighter, the Windows 95 version. Virtual Corporation, dude, again. All right, War Gods. Weird. What was I thinking? I was thinking Twisted Metal, maybe. That one's one that's like, it's an obscure PC port and not easy. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, let's just do that. So just double click it. And okay, yeah, so we got this. I guess this one's one of those that supports network. So it requires NPCap. That just did a thing. And here we go. DOSBox-X. We're booting up the virtual, or I guess parent version of Windows. All right, and it just goes straight into the game. And it's that easy. You don't have to do anything else. So yeah, the obscure version of Twisted Metal for the PC, taking place in the future year of 2005. But it should already be ready to go and just like, yeah, it's pretty well maxed out. Just remind yourself of the controls. Okay, so D is tight turn, turbo boost is A. Machine guns, yeah, here we go. Space, control, insert, delete. I've had so much trouble getting this game to run on real hardware. It is just, it's ridiculous. Gotta go, Sweet Tooth. Jeez. Not quite sure why it's running in a smaller window. I don't remember it being like that when I tested this before. But anyway, it is running. And it's running as it should in terms of speed and performance and general crappiness of this port. Which is, like I said, actually rather difficult to do. Past this level, yay! Let's just continue, man. I would look up in the manual to see what the key combo is or whatever for making it full screen. Because, yeah, it shouldn't be like this big border around it like that. And it's not in the options. Yeah, resolution's just going to be like... yeah, that. So, anyway. Yeah, so anyway, there's like a few questions like that, but presumably we can just look at the manual. Hopefully it comes with it. Whoops. And yeah, we are back in our host operating system here. And the way this works, I mean, check it out. Like, it is just running a version of Windows every time. This kind of like stays the same, but it mounts a different virtual hard drive with just the game on it and whatever it needs. So there it is. Maybe I could just, you know, well, I was going to say maybe there's a way to change the configuration in here. Yeah, I don't know. But it's possible there's a manual included. Though I don't know. I don't even have a manual with my actual copy of this game. Okay, so there is not currently a manual included with it, but it does have these images. So it's got all these kind of scans. Yeah. Yeah, that's the disc that I have. See there, it's full screen. So, I don't know. But anyway, LaunchBox Premium, I guess, for a 3D box model. Well, that's unfortunate. In terms of all this other stuff, you don't need to go in here, but if you really do want to edit things, you can. They've already put in all this delightful metadata in here. We do have a 3D box we can view here. We don't need the premium version to do that. And then, yeah, it pretty much just looks for this folder here. So, yeah, we got some batch files, extras. Oh, there's a game trailer. I didn't see that listed in there. Of course, do note that this is not like a final version that I'm taking a look at. This is still early-ish. It's pretty close to final, though. And just like a ton of zips. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, a bin, a queue, and a VHD that it needs. And that's it. So it's pretty much just the game files for the CD, and then the VHD itself, and that is that D drive. And then that is just like I guess a child image, and then the parent image loads that up every time. It's such a cool solution to this. So that way you have pretty much an individual configuration for every single one of them. And that's the gist of it. But now I just kind of want to play around with a few of these things. Find some stuff that I know is tricky to get going. Like, oh my goodness, Santa Slayer is on here. Wow. I covered that a long time ago. Don't want to change any of those. Oh my word. Yeah, this game. So in this case, like, I would want this to be like a lower resolution for the operating system. So maybe 640 by 480. There we go. I mean, this game is kind of... Oh, well, that's a realistic crash. This game sucks. But yeah, here we go. That's more like it. And, yeah. It's this garbage. Oh. As far as I'm concerned, this is a gift to humanity that you can actually do this. You know? Play such garbage. Without even thinking. Man, I used to have to configure so many things to get this going, like on a real computer even. And then you have to make sure you have one of the right speed and the right blah, 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 blah. There's so much crap. And yet these are just configured, every single one of these, with whatever it needs. So, yeah, an S3 Trio in this case. I don't know what kind of speed computer we're talking about, but it's 64 megs of RAM. And I'm assuming it just changes the, like, the host or parent computer emulated speed and settings and all that through DOSBox-X and 86box, which are both fantastic ways to do that. In fact, it also supports 3dfx, Voodoo, and Glide because those emulators do as well. So let me see if I can... I don't know if there's a way to search for that. It'd be nice if you could search for a 3dfx or Glide or like, the API for the 3D graphics. I don't know that you can. Like, yeah, I know that'd be a whole ton more work adding like system specs or things like that to search for, but when I say nope, no. See, I got to remember too, like we're talking 94, 95, 96. A lot of the games that I would think to run are from like 97, 98, that had 3D acceleration like that. I know for a fact there's some in here though. Oh, Crazy Gravity. Hell yeah, dude. Again, like, just being able to double click it and open it and run it. It's so cool.
Exo.
Creepy. This is so cool. Just be able to run it immediately without thinking. It's just ready to go. And, this is another one of those, too, where I would prefer it to be just lower resolution. In fact, I think that, like, for the most part, I would like these parent operating systems to stay configured at 640 by 480 unless otherwise indicated. Because, honestly, that makes so much more sense for most everything from 94 through 96. It feels exactly like I'm playing a Windows 95 machine, too. This is so awesome and weird and beautiful. This is so good. Arrgh! The Doonesbury election game, 96. Oh, God. There's so much weird shit. Dust. Oh, of course. Tale of the Wired West. Earth Siege 2, that's awesome in 3D, but not 3D accelerated the way. Oh, Eco East Africa. Holy crap, that is a rarity. The fact that they even had that in here at all is insane. Elroy hits the pavement? What is that? Okay. So once again, I think the resolution is just wrong. There's got to be a way to change the default resolution it starts up in. So yeah, I did ask about the resolution issue and why it's defaulting to high res, and can I get it down to 645 480 by default? And this the VBS script at startup tells it what resolution color depth to use, but it's a known thing that so many games run in a small window due to the resolution being too high by default. So that's something they're modifying for release 2. So yay, just have to manually change resolutions right now. Yeah, see, there we go.
If we can just get the gearing properly arranged, that should do the trick. I can hardly believe it. Press blue. Oh no! Blue! Ah! Blue's left the building, Sid. They must have left the door open again. I've got to find him before something terrible happens. You can't leave now.
I don't know what kind of game this is, but it's...
I've got to find him before something terrible happens. You can't leave now.
I'm amused.
I can't believe Blue would leave at a time
Yeah.
like this.
These photographic bits just mixed in with random kind of animation and stuff that was kind of giving me slight Ninja Nanny vibes. But it's definitely more of an adventure game, it looks like. Kind of. What the heck?
Mom?
Dude, Fin is on here. That's barely even a game. You need a microphone to get that working. It's one I reviewed on LGR. It's also a 2 CD thing, I think. So, not sure how it's going to handle that, but that's cool. Interesting. So I got a VB script going on here. When prompted, press F11 plus D to switch CDs. All right. Well. Huh. Because, yeah, you control this game with a microphone. And, like, okay, we have a mic selected. Is it? I mean, I have the mic I'm recording with. Is that going to work? I really don't know. And it's set to wave in. You could still play it. There are other ways other than the microphone, but, yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's some way to get that going. Either way, though, got FinFin on here. Okay, so we need to do that. That's that F11D thing. Whoops. Yeah, so that works. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, this super weird game. Oh, I'm gonna... I don't have a birthday. Alright, FinFin, where you at? Oh, crap. Nope. Don't do that. F key to activate or D. Let's just follow him. Yeah, let's go. For some reason, don't have sound now. So yeah, this is a little wonky, right? Like, so you definitely need a microphone, ideally. And I don't know what was up with the sound. But hey, it's there. It's FinFin. I don't know. The fact that it's there at all is just amazing to me. Actually, yeah, you know what? SimCopter has a glide mode. Or at least I seem to remember there being one. Maybe it was in a patch. But yeah, 3DFX Voodoo. I mean, it looks like crap, but... and it's also a game that's tricky as balls to run. On real hardware even, so. SimCopter just working, man. This is honestly the kind of solution that I would love to see like GOG or Steam releases use of a bunch of older Windows 9X games, because they are often so very difficult to get patched up and working otherwise. I had to do a new user game. Hawaii. Tokyo something other. How do I... All right, Q and W. You know, maybe I'm thinking of Streets of SimCity that had glide mode. I think this might just be software only. Same engine, different game. Oops, that's a little weird. It's all good though, it's SimCopter. Everything is janky as balls, and this is actually quite accurate in how screwed up it is.
Medical evac requested. Northwest quadrant.
Delightful. Let's see, we can set the resolution, but I think that's it. And that won't even change anything. I mean, like, there's Quake, which does have 3D. Well, it's got GLQuake. It depends on which version they put. It's also a DOS game. But it's interesting they have a Windows 95 version on here. Oh, here's one that does 86 bucks. All right, all right. So that's got a Voodoo 3 loading up there. So I guess we're gonna have GLQuake. Anyway, this is 86 bucks. In case you've never seen it, it's fantastic. Offshoot kind of thing, fork or whatever of PCM, which I don't know if it's in active development anymore or not, but 86 bucks is phenomenal. Exo. That's so cool. Like, you know, again, I've done this before myself. You know, you create your own little machine within PCM or 86 box or DOSBox-X or whatever. And, you know, you can get this going yourself. But the fact that it's just here and it's just working as is, the weird resolution, some weird things here and there, but, you know, it is here. And it is working. So you can go in there and, yeah, you gotta mess around with your options sometimes and get stuff going like that. But, like, otherwise, just kind of, like, everything seems to be pretty much like 90% there from what I've seen, you know? Which is great. Like, that's so much farther than, or, you know, so much quicker to get that far than pretty much any other collection of stuff that I've ever seen. That's pretty much how it is for all these EXO releases, but this one in particular, again, is just so friggin' ambitious because there are way more complications and variables and stuff when it comes to 9X emulation. And getting the dang virtual machines or just virtual hard drives, whatever. Getting things all set up to where you only need to adjust minor things here and there is amazing. Prince of Destruction, pressure drop. What? Yeah, there's a lot of shovelware looking stuff on here for sure, but I mean, you know, if you're going for the completeness of Windows 9X archive, this is what you're gonna get. All right, we gotta try Pac Guy. I haven't tried this in a long time. Pac Guy Resurrection. I guess he died. Oh, he did die. Yeah, I don't think I've played Resurrection. I played Pac Guy for sure. I have a copy of it somewhere. Recognize the kind of artwork and everything, but my goodness, dude. Canyon.mid. I wonder if it's just using the music straight from the Windows directory. Jeez. Do those little pills not give you any power at all? Simply get all the pellets, then find a way to drive, walk, or fly to the next level. In your psychedelic journey, various nasties, who are nasty because their parents didn't love them, will try to kill you. I mean, you know, such is life. Be sure to also play Pac Guy Atomic Edition, Christmas Edition, and Pac Guy 2. Okay, if there is a Christmas Edition, I'm gonna find that one. But no, I gotta know, did they just use the straight-up Windows MIDI files for Canyon? Guess not, because they're not even in here. Unless they're in here. Nope. Fascinating. Got Bug and Bug 2. And I know some of these also have like music and stuff that plays whenever you click on them. I haven't found any that are doing that yet. You know, it'll just get more fleshed out over time. Yeah, here's an example of one of the scanned manuals that's in there. So, yeah, super handy to have these kind of things in here. So under English Extras, that's what the game trailer would be. We saw that earlier, so there's like an alternate manual here. Okay, so I just wasn't looking in the right spot. Trophy Bass trailer. You know.
Welcome to Sierra Outdoor Sportsman's Trophy Bass. Jump right into arcade-style fishing with the click of a button. Fish a lake at your leisure. Enter a 3-day tournament.
Dude, I remember grabbing a copy of that. I'd have borrowed it for somebody, or maybe the local library. I just got to try Trivia Munchers. The deluxe version. I haven't played this in seriously decades. See, it's another one of those we need to have the resolution smaller. But anyway.
Are you ready to explore history, music, science, and much, much more?
Yes.
Well then, wind it up, and away we go into Trivia Munchers.
Yeah, dude, I just remember the presentation on these being great.
Hello, I'm Owl E. Gory.
And I'm Ellie Fant. Welcome to Trivia.
I remember on one of the other one, they were potatoes. It's like, we're your commentators. You know, just puns and jokes and silliness. Anyway, clothing. How do I play this? I forget. Do I click? Okay, yeah. So. Fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you can munch the days of the week?
I will munch Tuesday all Wednesday long. Look, I am so excited that this is the stuff that's accessible now. I don't have to go through like digging around finding my old CDs and then getting a computer that's going to be appropriate for it and then getting it installed and open a CD drive works and setting it up and I don't know. Again, we're like 90% of the way there for most of these. A lot of them you just have to change like resolutions or something. Okay, War Gods. That's a wonky one. Don't actually know that I've ever played the PC version. I know I have it. Yeah, I don't remember if I ever tried it. It's like Mortal Kombat 4, but not. Oh, I did some weird stuff. Weird. Why? This is DOSBox. Was F11? Yeah, F. Okay. That was weird for a second. Let's see. Use 3D card. Do 640 by 480. Nice. Now I don't know the controls. Crap. Let's see. I love these kind of graphics. Players are textured, arenas textured. Just look at all the textures, okay? Flat or textured. Normal textures, smooth textures. Now let's go for that crispy, crunchy stuff. Okay, so WASD, interesting. TGUJ. Oh, my word, this game. Go for this freaky dude. Voodoo.
Are chosen.
I love it.
Round 1. Begin.
Gosh. It's so stiff. I want to say this predated Mortal Kombat 4, maybe? It certainly feels less, or, you know, more clunky, more stiff. Less, refined, if you can call Mortal Kombat 4 refined. Oh my goodness. That's incredible.
Voodoo wins.
Friggin' War Gods. Welcome to the future. That's a weird one I've never tried. There's another weird one I've never tried. Westworld 2000. That looks fascinating.
I don't know, man. You heard about what happened in this place back in the 70s. What do you want, dude? That was the 70s.
I mean, why do you want a weapon when you can live a weapon?
We've taken every precaution.
Maybe a heroic intergalactic.
Man, that is crunchy. And I love it already.
We've spent years and millions of dollars beta testing all the software. Every visitor's
Okay. See, it's another one of those. It needs 640 by 480. It's frustrating. All right, so we got it's arrow keys to move, look up, down, fire, use object. Let's just get into the park.
Welcome to Westworld, partner.
I swear I heard somebody just say action. Oh my goodness. I just want to go back. I have to hear that again. I swear somebody said action. Oh, crap. Well, now's my chance to change the resolution. Yep.
Welcome to Westworld, partner. I'm Tanya, your personal host. Your ticket allows you to be an outlaw cattle rustler, or be both.
Oh, God. Oh, the B-movie FMV. This is... Oh, my goodness. Okay. So I guess I'm on a train there. Oh, yeah, keyboard. Oh, jeez.
Incoming message.
What the heck? I got a machine gun revolver.
If I were you, I'd find some bullets fast. Check out the general store. There's also an old firing range where a couple of careless folk might have left them.
Yeah, if you hadn't given me an automatic revolver, might have had more bullets left over. I just pistol whip people, I guess. Oh my gosh. I love this. Oh man. Oh yeah, I think it's... I don't know, pressing tab. Or space, or...
Top of the
Oh,
day,
jeez.
stranger. Howdy, stranger.
Well, howdy.
This town ain't even fit for horses. They all
Howdy,
run off.
my name's Chet.
Moving
What's
along.
Oh, my
yours?
word.
Hey, this place is awesome, isn't it?
Well, this town ain't
You can
even
hardly
fit for
tell you
horses.
suckers ain't Thanks, try moron.
Boy, you're so cliche. You don't deserve to live.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna put another hole through your head. You better disarm real bad.
This is so stupid.
Rest in peace.
Why are they moving like that? Where's the other bullets, too? Like, there's bullets somewhere. Dude, this is incredibly weird. In, like, a really cool, super awful way, but, like, intriguing. Oh, hey.
Put 'em up. Your hand, partner. Your hand.
What? I smacked him so hard the world exploded. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually that unstable on a real computer either. That is amazing. Wow. Mind Grind. Isn't that puzzle game? I covered like another version of it some time ago, long time ago. Milo. What in the world? So much odd stuff. You've even got Minesweeper, though. I mean, there it is. Just straight up Minesweeper. I mean, it's commitment to having everything, right? McKinsey & Company? Isn't that like a consulting firm? Look, I just have to know. Josephine, Portrait of an Assassin. Look, it speaks to me just looking at it. Interesting. So that one's loading like a floppy disk image, VHD, some other crap. All right, we're off to a good start. Slow, low resolution logo. Media age. It's the 90s. We have 3 different types of fonts. Oh shoot, 1998, the end of the Cold War. Suppression agencies. Okay. Josephine. Portrait of an Assassin. Oh. Yes! Yes! I was hoping for FMV crappy quality camcorder footage. This is the kind of crappy movies I love to watch, man. Something I genuinely don't know if I'd ever found if it wasn't for this project, you know? That's half the fun of this. Just going through here. Wow.
Got water in the briefing room in 1 hour.
What? What?
Welcome to the Foundation.
Oh my
We are a
gosh.
government agency that you'll never hear about outside the wall. We spy on spies. We terrorize terrorists.
Wow.
Clean up after politics. You have been selected as the Foundation recruits. You will become fully trained in all aspects of espionage and underground combat.
Oh, it
At
hurts.
all times. You can communicate with them.
Toe tag's the game. like a Donald Farmer FMV. What is that? Ah! She's the only one in there. What is he even saying? Get this man a mic. Change the camera angle. At least it's on a tripod. Holy sh! Wow. Yeah, let's go for some smooth detail. Give me all the detail. Dude, I'm...
Welcome to your first mission. First, you'll meet with Julian, our weapons expert. He will...
That's your weapons expert? Steven?
Mission controller at all times. Take the elevator to the 2nd floor.
What?
Contact is from there.
Whoa, dude! Oh, we got a timer. Oh gosh, I need to own this. I need to cover this. I need to know everything about this. What is it? Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh my gosh.
The elevator, turn left. After exiting the elevator, turn left. Your target is in the last room on the right.
This one? What do I do to him? Is that... Oh, crap. What did I... Ah! Well, I don't know how to play this. Let's get a cool death scene. So cool, dude. Check out that Buick. Is the middle of his head shaved? Like, just the middle? Goodness. Wow. Man, I wish I knew what the actual controls were. Like, it just says controls, but it means options. I need to know everything about that game. Holy balls, dude. Josephine, portrait of an assassin. Not me looking it up on eBay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to top that at all, so I'm pretty much just going to call the video here, I think. Let's just see if Diablo works. I was trying to do that networking stuff, too. I'd be really curious to see that in action. I haven't actually tried it. Haven't been able to try it. I mean, I guess I could set up more than one computer and test it that way, but, and I don't even know if the game is loading now. It's just been a black screen for a while. Okay. I mean, sure. Just start up an IPX game. Sweet.
Please, listen to me.
Nah. Alright, well, so far so good. I mean, I'm technically playing a multiplayer game here, I guess, but, it's not like anybody's just gonna randomly connect it. But hey, Diablo! It's working. And it's good.
I do not have a spell ready.
Yeah, I need some spells. Yeah. Probably need some spells. So yeah, dial-up networking, unable to complete the connection. I don't know if it's even actually fully working yet or whatever. I know it was being worked on. I mean, it seems to have, it's got NE2000 compatible and all this other stuff. So yeah, that'll be something to test out. I just wanted to show that this exists. It's available. It's free. It's just a big old download, and you can just get it. There's a link in the description. It's only going to get better from here. Yeah. eXoWin9x. Thanks to folks behind the scenes for providing some access to this, because always happy to see another one of these kind of things come along for preservation's sake and like ease of access and all that. That's all for this blurb. Thanks for watching.